Hello everyone, thank you for coming this morning for this session. Right, so today, as you know, I will talk about the 4 secrets to fill in your agenda with qualitative prospects meeting and boost your business. Who of you would like to get more clients today? So I really want to see hands today, right? Everyone, that's a good news. So you're in the right place this morning. So, as you know, there are many prospects, but who of you would like to have more prospects, qualitative prospects in here? So I suppose everyone, right? And who has the problem of targeting the right prospects among you and have qualitative meetings, right? Okay. So today I will help you to fill in your agenda with qualitative prospects meetings. That's really the goal. I will give you tips and tricks, effective tips and tricks. So that's good. Some people have things to write. You will need to write or have good memory. And I will also teach you a few techniques, right? By the end of this session, you will become richer. And this is a promise. If you stay until the end of the session. So, you know, there are many prospects around the world. You know, here, if I just take the tour taxi, you have a lot of people. How you can target them properly? How you will know that they are the right prospects for you guys? And even for you is different than for you or for you. And the problem with marketing leads, some of you, there is also a session about marketing, have already some marketing leads. But as you know, those leads are not always good because they are not targeted right. But it's sometimes very expensive because you invest in marketing, in time, resource, ads and stuff. But the problem, you don't decide who they are because they're coming to you. So tomorrow, and that's the goal of the session, I will help you to identify how to reach them, and you will decide who you want to target, right? Because who can decide better than you who is a good prospect or not, right? It's only you, not the marketing, not the chance that someone decide to go on the web and search with the right words and to find you, right? So, a bit about me. So my name is Philippe Szombat. I have been working 20 years in big corporations such as Xerox, HP, Unisys, Oracle. And well, at Xerox I have been, after 7 years, #1 of all Salesforce, Belgium, Luxembourg. I also co-founded a startup called Tweetwall Pro, which is a SaaS solution. And we had clients such as Mobile World Congress, The Voice, Obama, or Bistone, the co-founder himself of Twitter. And I know I've seen among startups and entrepreneurs, and I suppose among you there are many entrepreneurs, the problem of sales is a big problem. Many great ideas, many great team or people I've met who cannot sell, went bankrupt or could not have the right success you deserve. And that's why I decided to create Brightbees and dedicate my life to help entrepreneurs, startups, and salespeople to be the best in their sector, in their segment, and be successful. And I'm doing that for 6 years, and I'm really enjoying it and happy to change the lives of people like you. So, here are the 4 secrets, because that's why you are for, right? So the first one is the attitude. You know, what you shouldn't do. This is Sadie, you can see on the screen, and it's a real name. I found it by chance. It really exists, the name Sadie. It's someone, you know, who is not self-confident, not optimistic, you know, who do the job because she needs to work. She's not maybe happy, she doesn't have passion, and she doesn't show empathy for the people she's meeting. And this person is calling you. Can you imagine? On the other hand, you have Joy. It's also a real name, more common actually. And she's happy, she's motivated, she's very optimistic towards the clients. And also she shows empathy and passion. And that works. I hope you guys are people like Joy. And I will help you to be people like Joy. So remember Sadie, imagine she's calling, right, to get appointments, to get people and have qualitative prospecting. Can you imagine someone who is calling and saying, hello, I'm not happy, I need to make my calls today, and yeah, I want to sell you something, is it okay? What will happen? She will get 0 results. She will get 0 meetings, right? On the other hand, you have someone like, hello, I'm Joy, my name is Joy, and I'm calling you because I would love to help you to make some great savings eventually, right? Do you have a little moment for me? Wow, okay, I take it. At least it's someone who looks nice and why I would hang up. But the first one, Sadie, unfortunately, I will not hang up because I'm very polite and respectful towards salespeople, and we all know salespeople is a very, very difficult job, but still I will let her feel that, no, it's okay, thank you, I'm not very interested, right? So that's the first thing I want you to learn is the attitude. The second one is the organization. The organization of a right salesperson. Remember, if you need to make a call to some prospects, a lot of you, I think, because we all been through this, if we are not organized, is the Monday morning. And you wonder, where will I call today? What will I do, right? And, okay, I can hear some people don't hear me. I'm talking about the organization of the salespeople. Most of you don't really organize. And then you think, okay, who I will call today? And that's really tough because how you will know where you will call? So you're not really organized for that. So you remember when you do a trip, when you make a, yeah, well, it's really difficult with the situation here. Okay, so when you do a trip around the world, let's say you have 3 months to go around the world. How will you organize? Will you just take a ticket? Okay, I saw to go to Cambodia or maybe in Argentina. Okay, I will take the first ticket and then I will see what I will do. Or, no, you have 3 months of your life. It's an amazing chance you have to travel around the world. What you will do, you will prepare. Won't you? Who would prepare? Okay, good. Because I would, believe me, I love traveling. So, what you will do, you will start searching. What are the 205, I think, countries around the world? And second thing is that, what is the list of countries I would be interested in? Some of them I know, some of them I don't know, right? And what is the best according to me? According to my feelings, to my choice, to my envy, and what suits me the best, right? And then you will make a successful trip, the trip of your life. What I want tomorrow is that you decide who are your best prospects for you, for your business, that will change your life as well. It's the same. So, of course, one of the most difficult things is to identify the right prospects for your business. So, how can you qualify prospects? Well, it's kind of simple if you have the answer. So I will give you the answer to make easy your life, right? Your life easier. First, you need to find the market where there is a pain ahead of your solution you are providing, right? You need to find the prospects who has the money to pay for your service or solution. A lot of you may think, oh, I have a good idea, I want to sell to the B2C, so to consumer. Most of the time, they don't have the money. I've seen many startups and entrepreneurs going that way and changing the model, going to selling to the business, to companies. So this is a small advice to think about. The third thing is the time. Are they ready to buy now? Because if they will be ready in 10 years, during 10 years you won't get any money. Your business will not work. And the third one, if you have a choice between calling someone who is a decision maker or someone who needs to talk to the manager of the manager and the manager, you will lose time and efficiency, and you're not talking to the right person. So what I want you tomorrow to think about those 4 things and identify what is the best market for you. All right? Some of you have the chance to have a great website, to have a great marketing strategy, and to have enough money to invest in that. Time and money. Some of you don't have it, but it's okay, because believe me, it's difficult to control it. It's usually uncontrolled. For Brightbees, I'm running campaigns, and I got recently 20 leads, but only 5 of them are really good, and 15 are not that good. It's normal. People are coming to me. They're saying, oh, Philippe, are your trainings for free? Are you a school? I say, no, you're not on the right place. Yeah? So a lot of people you attract, but you're not controlling them, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing, as I said, it's not qualitative, and it can be very expensive. It's taking my time and it takes me money. Of course, it's good because I have some qualitative, so it's fine. Now, if you don't have marketing, or even if you have, try to find, create, or buy a database, right? So sometimes you can find a database, you can buy it or create. So what I mean by creating is very simple. You know, all of you know LinkedIn, right? So today it's quite simple, quite easy to find the, let's say, sales manager of name. I'm not sponsored today by company, so I cannot say any name. But let's say smart company still. So I will talk to the sales manager of smart company. So I will try to find it on LinkedIn. I will identify the right person because I'm selling sales trainings. So that's the right person for me. And I hope there is a need. He has budget and he will tell me, I need your sales training right now. And some of my participants even say, it's pity I didn't have 2 years ago. True story. Anyway, and that's a good thing is that you will control it. You will decide who you will contact. You. The second thing is it will be qualitative because you know that this is the right person or very probably the right person I need to talk to because he's the decision maker. And it's not too much expensive. Okay, it takes your time, right? But honestly, it's very easy and simple. It's only about you, all right? So here is a little tool I want to share with you. If you want to take a picture, feel free. You need to make your own list. You need to find and create your own list of targeted prospects. So first of all, you'll see that you have prospect 1, prospect 2, prospect 3 until let's say 100. Make your own 100 top targeted prospect list. Eventually the industry, the solution you want to sell can be, for me, a training, could be a recruitment of a salesperson, could be a coaching session, whatever. So you probably have several solutions. Define what eventually you think you would, for that person, that prospect, sell. Then you have the expected deal size. Think what would be the minimum deal size you would be able to sell. You know, it's everything in your mind. If you prepare that, when you will call, you have that in mind. Then, very important, the name, the contact name of the person. Right? You found on LinkedIn eventually, or you bought in that database. Then, the title, very important. Is he a decision maker or is he just a simple user? Right? A phone number. Try to find the general phone number. And the website. Once you have this list of 100, on Monday morning you're ready. And you're ready for all the Mondays of the 52 weeks of the year. That's what you need to do once. It can take you 2, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. I don't care. Do it. And don't lose your time every Monday morning and make 2 or 3 calls because you didn't know where to call, and then you will think, okay, I will go on the website, make search, okay, 1 call and 2 calls and 3 calls. No. How many calls do you think you need to do in one morning? I will give you an answer. 60. And if you do 40 or 30, I'm still more or less happy. And if you do more, I'm even more happy. And that's about the activity. So that's the other secret, of course. Q by Q equal R. So what is it? Of course, you can see if you turn your head like this, because I have put the answer the other way. But it's quality by the quantity equal results. And that's something I want to share with you. It looks simple, but keep it always in your mind. Whatever you do, whenever you are, keep that always in your mind. Think, was my day with results? Of course, you can see the results, but did I do enough quantity? Was it good enough quality? So that's something you really need to do every day. And that's definitely something you need to do to have qualitative prospects meetings. Because eventually with the 60, if you're good enough, you will have 60 meetings. And then you need to drop because you don't have enough time to meet everyone. But I would love you have that situation. Calls or emails? Emails are boring. Who of you read all the emails? Okay, because if someone raised the hand, would be a liar. So it's good. Everybody is very honest here. Who is picking up the phone? But wait, where's my phone now? I put somewhere. Okay, whatever. It's somewhere. I hope. Here. Yeah, I have so many things here, you don't even imagine. So, who is answering most or 90% of the calls? Let's be honest. Okay, so that's exactly your prospects, they do the same. They pick up their phone. So please call them, because so many hands raised up, your prospects will answer. There's no other way. So if you want to change, because that's what we talk about today, that's the change. So make the change yourself and don't do like everyone, like emailing stupidly, right? Okay. Time blocks. Please, please, please book time to make your calls every week, 2-3 times per week. If you don't do that, you will get lost. You will never have results, never. And maybe 1 week you will get it, but the week after, if you didn't do that week, when you have a lot of meetings, then you'll get lost. It's good. I have funny slides, seemingly, which is good. Sometimes not intended, but it's good. So please block your time. You know, I don't know who of you making gym. Okay, some of you. I should have do more, but okay. It's good, you're doing it. But you know, if you don't do, you will get weight again, right? So you need to do again and again. Same for here, for prospecting. And if you want to grow. So what you need is really call with confidence. Remember joy. Show empathy to your clients. You know, it's so much great to have more clients, to meet prospects. So have that in mind when you call. And you will be happy to sell what you want to sell, because selling is about putting the customer at really the end solution. They will be happy to have your solution. But if you have not the chance to meet them, you won't be able to sell and make them happy. So let's talk about the sales techniques. So you all know when you will call, you will all be, you'll need to pass the gatekeeper, right? Always the same. And it's normal, because if you call, you know, what they need to do is prioritize the things that are the most important for the boss. And, you know, a salesperson, if they have to meet every salesperson, then they will not have time to do their job. And it's normal, fine? So what you need to do is the following. So listen, it's very simple trick, but it's working, believe me, you can't imagine how well. So when you call, don't say, oh, hello, my name is Philippe Szombat, I'm a salesperson and I'm from Brightbees and I want to sell that solution to you. Never. What you need to do is much more simple actually, but simplicity is sometimes difficult for you guys, you will see. So when the gatekeeper pick up the phone, what you need to say, hi, I want to talk to Philippe Szombat. You here? You talk with the first name of the main contact you want to reach. You make a pause and you repeat again the whole thing. That gives the impression you know the person. It's working unbelievably, right? So that's already something that will make you richer, but at the end, even more. That's first thing. So don't forget, keep control. Keep control of the conversation and be short. The more you talk, the more you will be dropped and put aside. So that is the first trick I want to give you. And it will double or triple your chance to reach the person just with this. Now, you want to get an appointment with the decision maker, right? The boss, yeah, that's the boss. And you want to touch his heart. So whenever you make a call to someone, and that's very important, you need to give the trust of you. So speak with trust. Speak like you are someone the boss needs to talk to. Not like, hello, yeah, I'm a salesperson. Yeah, I'm very excited and I really want to sell something. That will never work. So cool. Trust in you. Trust in your company. What is your company about? Yeah, I'm a young startup and I just started like 2 days ago. No. Okay? Create trust in your company. And the third one is creating trust with your solution. They need to trust what you want to sell. So don't forget that. And first thing, when you have the decision maker over the phone, because that's also something very important, check if you are talking to the right person. If he didn't say his name, check his name. If he didn't say, of course, his title, you need to check his title. Are you the CEO of Brightbees? That will put him on a good situation, and also you know what his function. So that's very important. First thing. Second thing, what most of the time bad salespeople do, they don't ask if I have time, so they're disturbing me. So the right, and that's the magical question, don't forget that one, is, do you have a moment? Do you have a moment? I don't have a lot of time to explain you why and everything, But believe me, that's the right technique. Do you have a moment? Most of the time, and that's showing respect of the time. And that will change a lot with your discussion with the decision maker. And then don't talk about only your product, talk about him. I'm here because I would like to save you money. I would like to help you saving time. I would like you to do something, right? So talk about him and then explain how with your solution, all right? So that's the technique. Of course, these were only 4 secrets, and I have many more to offer you. So we're offering at Brightbees a full day, 1 day, compact winning sales program. And for those who are interested, it's a really full range of techniques. It's only for 495 € per person. And we also have an intensive winning sales program of 3 days with a lot of role plays, a lot of online assignments, and the results are magic and amazing. And for this, we're providing for 2,450 €. And believe me, this is a bargain, and I'm not joking. This training worth 20,000 € without any doubt. And I really mean it. I look in your eyes. And this is what people and our clients talk about. So that you will need this.
Le fait de pouvoir, de façon excessivement pragmatique, apprendre et appliquer ce qu'on a appris.
C'est une formation qui permet à toute personne, qu'elle soit débutante dans le secteur de la vente ou déjà confirmée, d'aller plus loin dans ses compétences.
La formation Brightbees a clairement permis à nos vendeurs, même les plus expérimentés, de pouvoir se remettre en question.
Wij draaien tussen de 40 en de 50% meer dan vorig jaar rond deze periode.
Nous travaillons avec Brightbees depuis 3 ans. J'en ai des résultats magiques. Chaque année, nous avons augmenté notre chiffre d'affaires de 25%.
On fait plus de 300 000 € de chiffre d'affaires par mois.
On constate qu'on a un nombre plus élevé de ventes, d'une part, un chiffre d'affaires plus élevé lui aussi.
On s'est dit, allons chercher l'équivalent de la Rolls-Royce au niveau de la formation vente.
So if you want to register under your seat, go under your seat. There's an envelope, take it, just under. You will see 2 things in there. First, you can order this training at this special price, and believe me, there's only that price once a year. You can register, come to our booth and give it to us, and we'll contact you for giving you the dates. And the second thing you will find, for all of you, there's no discussion about that, you found 5 €. If you come on our booth, you will get a real 5 € in your hands. And this is not a joke. All right? And why we are giving you 5 €? Because we want to invest in you, whatever it is, right? And we believe that if you give us back the 5 € and you invest in a sales training, that will be one of your best return on investment in your life. And that's why we really aim. But you can decide to keep it just if you want to keep 5 €. No problem. We are friends. Okay, so this is our booth, just in the middle. Don't hesitate to meet us, and we hope to have you as a happy clients and customers like we have so far. So thank you very much for your attention, and see you very soon.